You know about Beck's record club that he does?
I'm familiar with it, yes.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, Beck gets friends together, like musician friends, and he picks an album. And they cover it front to back.
Yeah.
And but to do their version of the song, they only have like 24 hours.
Right.
And so he's like, all right, guys, this is the album that we're going to do. You got to come in and we're going to knock it out. So really, you only have 24 hours to figure out how you're going to play it and record it and knock it out. And he just announced that Kick from NXS is going to be the next one that he does. Is that something that interests you as a musician, of that sort of a challenge? Like if Beck came to you and said, you got 24 hours, you got to pick one of these songs off Kick, go. Would that be kind of a cool musician, like, challenge?
What instrument am I playing?
Well, it's your song. Like you can, if you, maybe with him, like how many instruments do you play?
I mean, professionally, 0, but I could play drums, keyboard, guitar.
Okay, you're doing keys and you get to sing. Does that interest you on taking, maybe, if you like it, like let's say, I don't even, maybe you like NXS, maybe you don't, or a band that you do like?
Well, I wouldn't know what the other guys are doing. I guess I would. I mean, one song maybe.
Yeah, it's only one song.
Song.
Yeah, you only have to do one song, and you have 24 hours to prepare.
Do I get to work with the other musicians, or do I just learn my parts and then I don't know what the other guys? Because I'd be bummed if like I do this interpretation and the drummer's doing something different.
It's you. It's Beck. All the guys in the room. Like I'm throwing out the crazy scenarios now. There's a bomb that's going to explode. No. And so 24 hours, you guys get together, you work it out, but it's your interpretation. I don't know if that seems exciting or not.
I mean, it seems... I don't know.
Let's say if it's one of your favorite bands.
Weird pressure.
Yeah, sorry.
No, not the question. Just like being there in the room, like you gotta like.
And that's why I wasn't sure if it'd be exciting or not.
It would depend on a few things, I guess. It would depend on what song it was, and it would depend on. But I'd be down. I'm always down for that. I'm down for musical challenges. So
was Boombox a challenge at all?
I wouldn't say challenge. I mean, I feel fairly musically confident. I mean, it's funny because I had a melody in mind if ever they wanted The Lonely Island asked me, because I wanted to I always wanted to give them like a good song.
Yeah.
And so so they let me change the chords and do the melody and do all the background stuff. So
yeah, for those that are familiar with Boombox, about 3 weeks ago, I guess it was, the video debuted on Saturday Night Live for a digital short, which most people don't know. Andy Samberg from Saturday Night Live is a member of Lonely Island with Jorba and I can't remember the third guy's name.
Kiva.
Yeah, and those three guys are Lonely Island. They've been around for a while, and they put together all the digital shorts for SNL. But these are out of their grab bag of Lonely Island of songs. So the CD came out a good while ago, as you know, because you're on it.
Yeah.
And as I'm listening to it, Norah Jones is on here, and Jack Black's on here, and then I get to Boombox, and I'm like, what voice is that? And I look, and I'm like, oh, it's Julian Casablancas from The Strokes. And how do they come to you and say, do you want to sing on this? It's not a parody album. They just do interesting songs. Of course, T-Pain with I'm on a Boat is the most famous one of them all.
Yeah.
How does that even happen? Like, how does that start?
Well, they were in LA doing the record. The record label had paid for this kind of mansion that they just stayed in for 3 months to record in.
Nice.
Kind of like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house, it looked like.
Yeah.
And they had mentioned like maybe doing something with me. At first, they mentioned the Sax Man, which is the song that Jack Black
does. Yeah.
They were like, we're looking for this kind of Johnny B. Goodish thing. So I actually went home and I was working on a few ideas. Then the next day, Andy was telling me about Boombox, and he gave me the whole spiel about the 80s, like, you know, the power of a boombox, and like, you know, everyone just bust in this dance, like Fame style, like doing like ballet on taxi cabs and ridiculous stuff. And I think that's where our sensibilities meet in a lot of ways. So it sounded great, and then I was definitely down and excited. Yeah, and working with them was probably the most fun I ever had, working on recording music, because they're really smart and logical, and it was really fun. Yeah, it floors me how good they are. So like when you listen to the CD, like these guys write like great raps and just good songs in general. They can copy like any style.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And then I think it's one of the main reasons Andy's got on SNL to do those sorts of things. So I was happy to see that it finally made air with the video. So those that haven't heard it, I want to throw down Lonely Island Boombox and let people hear it. And Julian does the chorus, as you'll easily hear. It's the Julian Casablancas Takeover on 99X.